Hello. These scrubs smell like vinegar. Hey Tracy Jenkins, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. I guess I could take this off. Had that mask on like basically all day. I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning, and it's now 8:57 p.m. Hey Kyle, you guys, if you could do me a favor, I'm gonna ask you, could you give me a thumbs up? Somebody just did. Thank you so much. How's your day? Cal, I want to talk about my day. I want to talk about my day. I'm happy you asked that. I hope your day is going well. My day, let me tell you. Sorry, I have the sinuses still, right? My day is going. Look, your day is only as good as you want it to be, right? And I really feel like I'm having a good day. And these things I'm going to talk about right now, it's not me complaining. It's about having feedback. I just feel like it could be better teamwork. It could be better teamwork and better communication. Um, and I know a lot of you guys are out there working and doing things and in school, and a lot of people probably can agree, and say that it's like that probably everywhere. It can be better communication, better teamwork. Um, those are the things that it discourages me. Y'all know I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I wasted this degree, this bachelor's in health administration because I want to make a difference. And my mom passed away, telling me that keeping it 100 with me. My mom always kept it 100. She was like Donnell. My middle name is Darnell. She was like, boy, you cannot change people in their mind. You can't. No matter what degree, what level they are within this field, okay, you can't change. You have to change your way of thinking. You have to isolate yourself. And that is something I'm still struggling with to this day. Now, I've gotten better. I'm 39 years of age, and I've gotten better. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the difference, and not just with the weight loss, but just my mindset. I'm a lot stronger, and I'm not, I feel like I'm less of a pushover. And also, I try my best to, focus on my task at hand and all that I can do and not stress about anything else. And I do that religiously though. And I'm not stressed. I'm not stressing out. This is me having a conversation, me talking to some of my amazing supporters and subscribers, and letting you guys know how my day is going thus far because I'm still here at work now. Um, Okay, let me read the comments. Kyle, thank you for coming back in. I appreciate you. And thank you for again asking me how my day is going. Like I said, I hope your day is going well. You say it's going quite well for myself. Been busy the past couple of days. Been a parade on Saturday, and oh my God, had tons of fun. That's awesome. I did a live stream and I also finished the video. Video's not out yet. Okay, cool. You said, but everything is going good. It's just been crazy lately. Oh, Kyle, I understand completely. Trust me. Trust me. I'm not trying to compete, see who's having a crazier day or weekend or week. I tell you, oh my gosh. um, look, it's only Monday, and I feel like, is it Friday yet? Is it Friday yet? Piper, how you doing? You said, are you a nurse or you're a doctor or something else? I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. I love my nurses. I love my doctors though. I'm a part of that OR team. I am a certified surgical technologist, and I'm a certified first assist in surgery, and I'm a certified sterile processing technologist. I do all three of those things in a hospital setting. I'm also a physical therapist assistant. Okay, I have my associates in physical therapy, and I have my associates in physical therapist assistants, and also I have a bachelor's in kinesiology which is the study of movement, and I have a bachelor's in health administration, which I was just talking about, maybe a little negative, saying how I feel like I've wasted that bachelor's degree because I don't know one. I'm 39 and I've been in surgery in my career now, what, 20 years on the payroll, believe it or not. And I just feel like, I want to kind of venture off into the administrative level because I'm in the clinical part now, but I want to venture off to the administrative level. And I can do that even with a bachelor's, but your main focus, you want to do obtain a master's, and I'm 9 credits away, which is a lot. People think that's not a lot, but that's a lot. That's a little bit at a year away from a master's. But I don't know, do I want to do that now? Because I feel like, let me just put it like this. I've been to 32 states and I've been to a lot of hospitals within those states. And a lot of those directors, a lot of those people in the administration, when they veto, when they forbid, when they say I disagree, or when they object, they're like, I guess they're kicked off the island. And that's a true story. And I've seen this for years. No one can tell me that this isn't hearsay. This isn't something that, okay, the statistics and I read something. I was in those places. I witnessed this. I've gone to hospitals, say when I was in Oregon, Maine, California, Hawaii. I've had the blessing of going back to those some of those same places, and I'm like, hey, well, where's so and so? Where's so and so? Oh yeah, she was let go or she resigned. It's a lot of resigning individuals in that administration. They give you pretty much the option of resigning or they're gonna let you go. And it looks better when you resign on the resume. It looks better. I'm just gonna keep it 100. But yes, but that's what I am. I'm long-winded too. I guess I got a degree in that. You said, "Oh, okay, LOL." Hey, Tracy Jenkins says, "So true." Yeah, right, Tracy. Yeah. Andrew says, "Are you a doctor?" I'm not a doctor, but I do appreciate you being in here. Scully King called me a bummer clot. Um, I had well, my ex girlfriend is uh, Jamaican and mixed with some other things, and I think that's a bad word because she'd call some people that. But thank you so much. Um, yeah, Scully, you have a bomb. Okay. Thank you for those Thank you for those emojis. Rain, pretty girl Rain, how you doing? How you doing, beautiful? Thank you for coming in. You said Terrence, the most amazing guy ever on YouTube. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Every time you come in, you put such a big smile on my heart. Okay, yes, I'm smiling on my face, but I smile on my heart, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. God bless you. It's always a pleasure having you in here. Scully King is saying Bumba Clot again. Thank you so much for saying that again. I really feel like that's some horrible thing, but thank you. Okay. Kyle says, of course, anytime, man, of course. Thank you. Guilty of being right. He's a nurse. No, I'm not a nurse, but I love nurses. I'm not a nurse. There's lots of registered nurses here, CRNAs, which is a certified registered nurse anesthetist. Um, uh, uh, um, CNFAs. I'm sorry. Yeah, certified nurse, first assist. But I am a sterile. I am a certified sterile processing technologist. I am a sterile certified first assist, and I'm a sterile. I'm a certified surgical technologist. This is a bunch of sterols and surgeries, a bunch of S's, but that's what I am. And I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all, and now people say, what do? You pass instruments? Well, I pass instruments. I assist. Lord knows I assisted today. Oh my gosh. I make incisions. I staple across vessels, veins, arteries. I do so much. I do so much. It's hard to really just explain. I did a video about this a long time ago, but I still feel like that just it doesn't really explain everything. But I love what I do. I feel so blessed to be able to do what I do. And anybody can do it if you put your mind to it. You said, "Oh no, I don't want to compete with that." Ha 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 ha. No, no, no. And I don't want. We're not a competition at all. It's just Oh my gosh, some of the things that I have dealt with. It's just today alone and last week. Oh, it's been crazy. But thank God I've had such a relaxing weekend. But I knew I said, okay, now we put up the weekend, and now we're getting into the week, and tomorrow is already Tuesday, and it's a lot. It's a lot going on, and it's just what it is. But I am up for the challenge. I just want it to be better teamwork. And I'm being so serious when I say that. I want it to be better communication. I feel like we could have communicated better just today alone. I feel like, and I want to speak with management tomorrow, and I will. I will always stand up and speak out. Even if people tell me to shut up, I know y'all know I'm long winded. I talk, but I feel like that's why I should do a podcast, is I do like to talk. um, but I definitely I feel like we should do more debriefings. There's been some things that have happened intraoperatively, and at that time, you really can't have a meeting when you're doing surgery. Intra means during. So intraoperatively is during surgery. Y'all know preoperatively is before surgery, and postoperatively is after surgery. So postoperatively is when you would really want to have that debriefing, and I feel like we don't do that enough here. Um, and I've asked about that, kind of like ringing in my manager's ears, and I just want to let me, my main objective and my right hand of God. I'm not just saying this to be saying it, is the patient. That's my main objective, and I treat every patient like I treated my mom, and I'm telling y'all, I'm my mama's boy. My mom has passed away. She passed away of ovarian cancer, but when I tell you, I speak about her present tense because I can still feel her spirit around me every single day. And it may be weird for some of y'all, but for me, it's comforting, and it's just a blessing that God allows me to even feel that. And I treat everybody as I would have treated my mom, and that's with the utmost respect, and no pity, just understanding and being there for her to the best of my ability, even when she was. And I say no pity because my mom was diagnosed with ovarian cancer back in 2016, and my mama didn't play that. My mama didn't want, okay, you just got to be right here beside me every single second and do every single thing. My mom wanted to do things on her own every chance she got, every opportunity. I mean, this woman was receiving blood transfusions and chemotherapy, and she still wanted to get up and go into, get up and walk and do this, and she was fighting. And I just, I just, I am, my world lights up every time I think about my mom, and then I speak about her, and I'm telling y'all, this isn't for the camera. Like, I have first cousins, my sisters can pop in. My dad doesn't really pop in. My dad doesn't do social media, but I'm telling you, they can vouch for me. When I tell you that woman was my best friend, and I would say is my best friend in spirit. I mean, because my mama has really helped me, like, not punch somebody in the face. I feel like she comes and, in just in spirit ways, that makes sense, to kind of calm me down mentally. But I really do feel that I just have a connection. I don't think death does not separate, especially the love you have. I would say any offspring, right? Any child, but definitely that son. That mama's boy. I love my mama. I love my mama, and I treat everybody, when it comes to the patients, I treat them with the most respect, and I want to say I respect everybody to the best of my ability. Now, I'll cuss your ass out. Okay, now my mom was a Christian. I get that from her. But all jokes aside, like, I really care about the patients, and I want to have these debriefings, and I want to sit down with people. And I know a lot of people are like, okay, the case is done. Let's go. Let's rush. No, the cases are done. Let's sit down and let's have a debriefing. That's why you have unsuccessful movies and successful movies, because they have, even before that movie makes it to the big screen, they have those table readings. Y'all hear about that? I have some cousins that are Marseille Martin, she's my cousin. She I want to say multi-millionaire, but she is a multi-millionaire. But I'm a multi-millionaire too, and I'm gonna make $5 million this year. Okay, I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it. I'm already six figures in the game already. Okay, and it's just now. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. It's just now March. Okay, and we already have made six figures. All right, so I'm not boasting and bragging. I'm thanking God. Okay, God is good, but but them taxes kicking my butt. But no, but real talk. I yeah, I have some family members that are super famous, if you will, and some cousins and whatever and all that stuff, and people, friends of the family and stuff, people who like I said, are doing different things within their life, right, within their careers. But I wanted to talk about, like, an actor or an actress or whatever. They would have a table read. They would go over these things. They would communicate. They would perfect their craft to the best. Nobody's perfect, but when I say perfect, you're going to try your best to make it as great as you can make it, right? And that's implementing different ideas and criticism and feedback. I just feel like, and not just here, but I just think across the country. And I've been to 32 states. I've been out of the country, and I haven't been to too many countries, but I've had mission assignments in Guatemala and Honduras, and I've also been to Canada. And all of those were quite exciting. But within the U.S., I've been to 32 states, and I have had the pleasure of going to multiple ones, like, oh my gosh, like different, cities within the state. What I'm saying is it needs to be obviously better communication, and we need to be able to give each other feedback, even if it hurts. And that's something my mom would do. My mom didn't sugarcoat nothing. And I feel like I guess I was talking to doctor, orthopedic surgeon here today, and I was telling him, I was like, my mom had tough love. He was like, oh, that must have been rough. I said, no, it's not about, it wasn't rough. Like, my mom spanked the hell out of us. My sisters and myself, we got whoopings. And you guys may think that that's okay. You may think that that's abuse or child abuse or that's something that's horrible. I do want to have a live stream about this, but I want to have it on StreamYard or Restream. I want to have it where people can come up on the panel and give me their ideas and their recollections about, okay, their upbringing and what they went through, because I don't think spanking, okay, is child abuse. But, I do have some family members now that say, no, I don't whoop my kids because um, we were whooped and it's abusive and I have PTSD from that, or, you know, uh, anxiety from childhood depression, or it's a lot of different things, and I understand that. But me personally, I feel like it has shaped me, molded me into the individual I am today. I respect everyone, especially my elders. Okay. And also, my mama didn't beat me up the side of the head with a damn pan. Literally, like she had a mean backhand. That's how I know I got good backhands in tennis because of my mama. But honestly, yeah, like sometimes it can just be a simple, a look, or if you don't sit your ass down, or you coming across the seat with a backhand, and then that just straightens you up the whole day. You're on your best behavior. But my mom did not. She was not a part of the school system when I was in school. I was born in '86. Y'all got to understand this. But I don't know if y'all remember this, but they used to paddle you in school. Now I've never had a paddle. First of all, I never got in trouble in school. Okay, I never got in trouble. I'm not lying. But my mom gave them. She said she gave them permission. Hey, call me if my children were to act up, but you are not to you are not to lay a finger on them. Don't lay a finger on them. So my mom was not she didn't like the fact, okay, someone else can potentially paddle us. She would be the one that want to come in if she had to. Well, she had to with Keisha and Joseph. But she did with me. I wasn't perfect, but I got in trouble at the house and not at school. But she did not mind by showing up to school and handling business, all right? And that's exactly how Keisha and Josie raise their children now. And they're all quite respectful, brilliant young kings and queens. I just love my nieces and nephews. I think my sisters are doing an exceptional job raising their children. And I think they have such amazing fathers in their lives. I thank God for that. And because I thank God that my dad is alive and well. We have an amazing father in our life. But I do, like I said, I know I'm not trying to get off the subject of like teamwork and communication, but this is something I feel like times have changed and times have changed within the medical field. But anyway, like I said, that's another live stream. I do want to talk about that. But let me read the comments because I know y'all know I'm long winded and y'all be like, Terrence don't never read. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Doesn't matter what you bring, come and watch him do his thing. It's a Terrence kind of thing. It's a Terrence kind. I'm not a terrorist, Kyle. I am not a terrorist. It's a Terrence kind of thing. Thank you, Kyle. Moonrock says, "Game brother. Hey, Moonrock, how you doing, bro? How you feel? I hope you're feeling great. I'm praying for you, bro. I'm praying for you. My right hand to God. I'm not just saying that. I promise you. I promise you. I'm praying for you, Moonrock. Um, Phil Goodyear said, keep grinding and shining, brother. Thank you so much, Phil Goodyear. 1513. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Pretty girl Rain, I love you more. I really do. I genuinely love you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Jacob said, how was that fried chicken doing code red? The fried chicken doing code red? Wait, oh, when I did the short, I said I was trying to fry some chicken. Oh Lord! For first of all, that was an actual joke, and I kind of true story. When I was in Michigan, I did pop popcorn for the whole OR, the night shift, and it set off the fire alarm. So that has happened to me in my career in real life. But yeah, I wasn't frying chicken, but no, I'm sure somebody was frying some chicken. I'm sure somebody was, but that was funny, right? I just thought to myself like, okay, it's a code red, and actually, it was a test. It was a test, and you heard it. And you guys didn't hear it, because I got it to where after you just hear the noise, the sirens going off. But it was a test. It was a code red test, which is fire. And I said, this is a great opportunity to do a short. So that's why I did that short. Oh, that was funny. What's the word, bro? You on break? Okay, I am on break. I am on a break. I am. And let me just tell you this: it's 9:18, and I say half the other OR has been on a break for like the last 2 3 hours. But again, I'm minding my business. I'm minding the business that pays me. So I can't stress about that. But yeah, life isn't fair. That's something my mom also said. She told me, I'm sorry, y'all, excuse me. She told me, she saw me point blank, life isn't fair. Sometimes you're gonna, if I come into the OR or if I go into, let me just say this, like my older sister, she'd be like, well, why they get this and why they do this? And Keisha felt as though like sometimes like not to say it was favoritism, but sometimes we got away with certain things. But Keisha was the oldest, and that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles, right? And 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 I understand it in life now, and I feel like when you're in, as far as when you're working, sometimes you guys probably can relate. So I'm sorry for hitting you guys, but sometimes you're picking up the slack for others that don't do as much as you do, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm not going to come here and pretend I don't know how to do something to get out of doing something, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So I try my best to apply myself. I try my best to be a team player to the best of my ability. I'm not perfect, but I'm telling you, like I'm never gonna slack. I'm never gonna half step. I don't do that mess. I work my butt off. So you see the fruits of my labor. You might see the cars, you might see the condo, you might see a little bit of cash. Okay, okay. But I work hard. I work hard for the money. I work hard for these damn $4 C4s. I could imagine back in the damn early '90s and stuff, buying a damn a can. How many ounces? A 16-ounce damn can for $4. Not even 40 cents. But I thank God that I'm able to do that now, and I work. I know I'm joking about some things, but I work hard, and I play mildly. You know that saying, work hard, play hard. I work hard and I play mildly. Okay, I don't play hard. I work hard. I play mildly. Tracy Jenkins, thanks again. Hope your night gets better. Thank you so much. It's gonna get better. And this isn't me. This isn't like a pity thing. It's just like I said, I just wanted to be more teamwork, more communication. I can't exactly express, certain things. Not just because I'm at work. I just would even do it if I'm at home, because you don't want to tip into patient confidentiality. And also, I work for an organization. I'm not just saying this, but it's an incredible organization. I thank God for my career, for my job. I really do. And I just feel like it's just, we always have room for improvement. I really believe that. I don't know if you guys have seen Kevin Hart child, his son just made, I want to say he's into like track and field, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like people are in the comments like, why he even care about that? Kevin Hart is a multi-millionaire. This man is probably going to reach billionaire status one day. Why would his son depend on his father? Like, of course, I depend on my dad. We as children, we look up to our fathers and our mothers, but no, like I don't want to I want to create my own path. And I love that a lot of these celebrities that are multimillionaires allow their children to do that. That's just like Blue Ivy. Uh, um, I, is her name Blue? Well, let me just say Blue. It's a Blue Ivy. But Beyonce daughter, like she learned that choreography. Like she got better as the tour went on. That young woman worked. She just didn't. Oh, mommy, I'm Beyonce's. I'm Beyonce's daughter, and I just want everybody to love me. No, she earned that, and I love that. I love that mindset, and that's just like my sisters and stuff. Yeah, God has blessed them, and blessed them with way more than we had when we were growing up. But their children are earning, they're not just giving everything and stuff. No, they make great grades. They're incredible children. They respect each other. They respect their elders. They respect their teachers. Like they really do. And I'm not just being biased because I'm their uncle. I'm their best uncle. But no, I'm serious. They respect the people around them, and they speak better than I do. They speak better than me. They read better than me. These damn kids know Spanish and everything. I'm like, I barely know Spanish. Hey, Jacob. Robbie said, you're a patient care tech. I'm not, but patient care techs are incredible. Um, you are a patient care tech, so you don't know what the hell you're talking. Oh, I'm a patient care tech. Oh, you said I'm a patient. No, I'm actually no. I'm a certified surgical technologist. I'm a certified first assist. I'm a certified sterile processing technologist. So I mean, okay, if you want to call me a patient care tech, that's fine. You said I wipe ass. I mean, I have definitely. We've have cold brown. Cold browns is when a patient um, uses the restroom on themselves, in the OR, and I would definitely wipe ass all day long. I promise you to God, I would. And no shame in my game. I'm gonna make sure those patients. I'm telling you, I am gonna make sure the patient is taken care of when they enter the OR in which I am in. I make sure. Okay, so it was last week, and this happened, and and people know that when I scrub in, I kind of transform a little bit. I'm a little bit more serious, but she was like, ew. Oh, I was like, say that. I was like, this is the OR. Come on. Stop trying to shun patients and saying ill because a patient, is using the restroom of themselves. They're under anesthesia. They're given all these different medications. Their body reacts to it differently. You have so many side effects. So those things kind of happen. At the end of the day, why are you saying ill? And these are like some newer people and stuff, whatever. And I just have to let them know. And sometimes people cry. Sometimes people like look kind of shocked. But I'm not shy about that. But far as the patient care tech, I don't care if it's a CNA, which is certified nurse assistant. I don't care if you're an LPN, licensed practical nurse, or RN, registered nurse, and you probably have a BSN, whatever. All nurses rock. Patient care techs are amazing. POAs, they assist with turning over the room, cleaning the room. My right handed guy, I be in there cleaning the room too. I will mop. I'll put the bags in the trash can. At the end of the day, I know what I am, and I'm not trying to I'm not trying to downplay you or anybody and stuff. I have no reason to lie about what I do or I make six figures. I easily make six figures in a year. That's no money to be honest. I mean, not even trying to be funny. But again, like I'm not. This is not. This isn't me trying to prove anything to anybody. I know what I went to school for, and I know what I do. But I appreciate you so much. Bone Dryer said, "Hi, hello, Russell. Russell. No, I'm not a surgeon. No, I assist them though. Um, Tara, Tara Sands. Hey, hello from New York. Hey, I love New York. Of New York. I've worked in White Plains. I've worked in Yonkers. I oh my gosh, I had a beautiful apartment at the Hudson River Valley Apartments in Yonkers, New York. Yonkers, because I'm from Mississippi. I say Yonkers, but Yonkers. And I remember I was on a train, like the metro, and it would say they say the next stop is Ludlow. Next stop, Grand Central Station. I was telling my mom was a lot. I was like, Mom, I'm on this train looking thing, and it's like a bus, but it's a train, and it's taking me to the Grand Central Station. Y'all, the first time I went to New York and I got on that, because right the Hudson River Valley Apartments, which were really, really bougie. But anyway, I walk out, I'm right at the Metro train station or whatever, and then I get on there. I get a two way ticket. This was like 2009, 10, and it was like $15 for a two way ticket. So you go to Grand Central Station. So you pretty much you're going into like Times Square, New York, and all that. Anyway, I the first time I got on there, I did a round trip, and I never left Grand Central Station. It was a juniors in there. It was this Chinese place. It was like there were people singing and all type of different stores. I never left Grand Central Station the first time I went to New York. So I finally was like, okay, I got the. I know Keisha was like, why don't you do this? You go there because I was by myself. You go there. I traveled, and she's like, you go there, you get out, you get a taxi, because it's a lot of taxi cabs. She was like, and if you walk around, if you get lost, take a taxi cab back to Grand Central Station and start from there. And that's exactly how I'm not gonna say I mastered it, because once I got out of the Grand Central Station, I was like, wow. I went to the Starlight Diner. It was like I went to Times Square, walked around, but Stardust, Starlight Diner. Anyway, that diner, which the food was okay, but it was people singing, and they did karaoke and singing, and these people were like a lot of these people were like trying out for Broadway, and a lot of them made it, and it was just incredible. It was incredible. It's very popular. I just went all around New York, but I've also worked at the state capitol of New York at Albany. I worked at Albany Medical Center. I worked in White Plains Hospital and White Plains Hospital in White Plains, New York, and oh my gosh, White Plains, New York. I'm not kidding. What New York got some of the best damn Chinese food. I was I'm a big guy still. I'm down 200. I'm down 216 pounds. I used to weigh 478. I'm now 262. Thank you, Jesus. Wow, it's so crazy to say that, but I'm working on myself. It's taken me a little bit over 2 years, a little bit over 2.5 years, but I'm doing it. No Ozempic, no Manjaro, no injections, no pills, just real hardcore working out. If y'all saw the live streams, I was at the tennis court, on and off all weekend. I'm gonna go for a walk, after work, and just walking, getting my steps in, and eating a lot less. But anyway, but just going back to New York and stuff, I was much bigger then, and I had Chinese every day, and that damn Chinese, especially in White Plains, it was right across from the hospital. Whoo, my gosh, it was so good. It was so good. I don't know. I love Chinese, and I just think New York got some of the best Americanized Chinese. But see, I'm talking about food too much, right? But thank you so much for saying hello. And you from New York. Like I said, I love New York. I agree. My mother, Tara said, you said, I agree. My mother is the same way. I love my mom so much. I'm thankful I still have her in my life. Oh my gosh, God is so good, isn't he? I'm so happy you have your mom. I am. I'm so happy, that people in my life, a lot of people, have their moms, and some people don't. But I thank God that some people have their moms, have their fathers, and it's a blessing to have both your parents and all your grandparents. I don't have any of my grandparents. Like I said, my mom passed away. A lot of my aunts and uncles have passed away, unfortunately. But my dad's alive and well. He's 71 years young, and he's my heart. I love him. Let me tell you, I'm a mama's boy, and my dad understands because my dad is a mama's boy. Okay, my dad, mom passed away many, 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 many years ago. I never even met my grandma on my dad's side. My dad, mom. I never even met her. She passed away before I was born. But he talks about it. He lights up when he talks about his mom. It's just like I light up when I talk about his late wife. My mother. They were married for 33 years. Shondell, how you doing, Shondell? I'm happy Monday. You look very young in your outfit, Shondell. Enjoy afternoon show. Thank you so much, Shondell. I appreciate that. Coop Whitney, how you doing, bro? Coop Whitney, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Man, hun, man, Man, who needs cookies? Is it healthy if I like to be used as a human toilet? I mean, to each his own. To each his own. I've actually eaten my shit before, so it is what it is. Love me, Tracy Anderson. You sent me a gift a long time ago, and I've been running my damn power hole. Thank you so much. Love me, Tracy Anderson. Um, Also, Moon Rock are both channel members. You guys can become a channel member as well. That's why they're green. And Tracy is dropping those member emojis. Thank you so much, Tracy. Tracy, it is always nice to see your beautiful face. Tracy, you guys is like Tracy. Drop. You got Tracy. You have you dropped your member milestone yet? Because Tracy has been a member forever and a day. Tracy has been here since day one, basically. I love Tracy. I look at her; she's so amazing, and she doesn't look her age. I feel like a lot of people don't look their damn age, but she's so amazing. Y'all check out "Loving Me, Tracy Anderson." Also, Tracy, you got the Tracy has Tracy Anderson and Family, your other channel, Tracy. And I'm a part of her channel membership, Trey Love Crew. I love being a part of the Trey Love Crew. But y'all check her out. She's so much fun. Even though she's doing a whole lot of things on TikTok, on the Tickety Talk, she got me beat. Tracy's everywhere. Coop Winter says, "Yep, I've been paddle at school." Oh, really? Hell no, my mama did not play that. When all my nasty get ball striker bandit says, "Where all my nasty gizzards at?" BCJ, what's up? How you doing? Good Monday. Yes, yes. Happy Monday. Love me, Tracy Anderson. Got the dingleberries. I love that. The dingleberry, y'all. That's a story. But Silver Wolf became a member and said, now you gotta create the dingleberry emoji. So those dingleberry emojis. That oh gosh, I'm sorry, that dingleberry emoji. It just makes me laugh so hard. Colin, hi Terrence. I'm super awesome. Colin, bro, when you say you're super awesome, I am awesomer. Because I love when you say that. That puts a big smile on my heart as well. I appreciate you, Colin. Love me, Tracy Anderson. Again, thank you for that 100. I appreciate you. Carson, what's up? Hello. Carson says, hello, Terrence. Hello, Carson. Nice to see you. Love me, Tracy Anderson is showing y'all that she got all the member emojis. So you guys can drop them too, but you got to become a channel member. It's okay if you don't have to, because a lot of times I gift memberships, even though YouTube does allow us like 10 a month. They give us 10 free gifted memberships to give out to people. So hopefully you guys can, grab that up when I do send it out. But it's random. But then also I do send out memberships as well. And I do it, throughout the month or whatever the case may be. Colin, thank you for saying hi. Arthur, thanks for saying hi. I appreciate you, Arthur Morgan. Thank you. The Hicks family 81360. How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Broken wing, broken wing. Let's take these broken wings and lift them high and high, high in history. I don't know. I still gotta find the lyrics to it. What's the lyrics to that song? Broken wing. Broken wing is a channel member as well, you guys. That's why she is green in the screen. We love Broken Wing, and Broken Wing is incredible. Broken Wing is like doesn't hold back anything. Is is exceptional, and I appreciate her so much. She knows how much I love her. Broken Wing says hi, Colin. Broken Wing says 76 yesterday, 30 today, and snow, and it was just now 76. How is that even possible? Suck my dick, suck my dick. I gotta say that real fast because suck my dick is really very inappropriate, but okay. Are you a janitor? I am a janitor that makes over 130 some $1,000s a year. I'm a very well paid janitor. Yes, I'm a janitor. Broken Wing said just ignorant. The Hicks family said, "Bro, how was work today?" Broken Wing. Okay. Let me. Okay, three adjectives: stressful, amazing, discouraging. I I know y'all like Terrence. What? That's a roller coaster of emotion, but that's just how it is. It was a roller coaster of emotion today, and I want to have a meeting about these things, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my mama's advice. I'm gonna change the trajectory of my mind, my thinking, and I'm gonna isolate myself from the negativity and put myself in a positive mindset. And I am. Even me understanding that is a positive thing because I'm not being negative. Today has been amazing, but it has been stressful and it has been discouraging. I'm being honest. And I don't find it I don't know why it's so hard for people to be honest. You know? Be honest. Jacob said it's him. Big Wit says token. Okay, I'm the token guy. I'm everything tonight. Bro, what's up? I'm doing great. What's up, bro? I'm doing so great. I appreciate you for being in here. Colin says, Terrence, I love you so much. Colin, I love you so much. I genuinely do. I really do. Everyone spam heart buttons. Thank you, the Hicks family. Thank you so much. Do you like 6'7"? Gunnet says, Gunnet Girly says 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". I thought you was gonna ask me, do I like 69? I'm like, I don't mind 69. Is that TMI? Um, Broken Wing, you laughing? Somebody's birthday is this week. I know it ain't yours. Broken Wing, is it your birthday? Josie, my sister's birthday is March 20th. Her birthday is March 20th, and March 20th is on a Friday. Josie's birthday is this Friday. My middle sister. So when is your birthday? Broken Wing. This frozen bombsicle is the bomb.com. Broken Wing. Saturday? March 21st? I mean, yeah, March 20th. God dang, that is awesome. You are, wow, one day after my sister. I think that's why I love you so much. I think that's why you're so incredible. Well, okay, like I've said I always say this, and may God be with you, and if Lord willing, you're going to see that day and we're going to claim it. But I'm going to say this: happy early birthday. Okay, happy early birthday. I've always said it to all my family and friends. I always wish them a happy early birthday. But honestly, I say it's your birthday month. You better ask Tracy how she do her birthday. Her birthday is celebrated all month long. Okay, and that's how I choose to celebrate my sisters all month long. Just it doesn't have to be like money and flowers, or it can't be money and flowers. It can be cash apps all day long, but just also flowering. Let me just showering people with just you know positive words and just enlightenment and love. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, what's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that. Key 96A said, "Hey, video dancing to Upside Down. Had my grandson dancing." Oh my God! Thank you. You made my night. Thank you. Colin says, happy birthday, Broken Wing. Happy early birthday, Broken Wing. Thank you, Key. That is so nice of you to say that. You said the video upside down. Well, you turned me inside out. Oh, round and round. Upside down, you turning me. I love that song. I love Diana Ross. I love old school. I love new school. Let me tell you, some country I love. I love Reba McEntire. That here's a one chance fan, so don't let me down. I said, here's a one chance fan, so don't let me down. I love that damn song. And I love Leanne Rounds. I mean, Leanne Rounds she's everything, but I don't think she's as old school, in my opinion, as the Dixie Chicks. Earl had to die, which I guess it's the chicks now, right? Because it's like, oh, they can't say Dixie. I'm like, what? This is you guys. I mean, I know them as the Dixie Chicks, okay? I love them. You said thank you, sir. You're most welcome, and you said thank you, Colin. Colin, she says thank you, and then Colin says you are welcome, Broken Wings. I love you so much. Oh, Colin, you're so sweet. We love you, Colin. Colin, we love you. Colin just has so much love in his heart, and I love that. Key, thank you so much. You don't understand that. That is so sweet of you. Honestly, that just made my whole night. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that just makes me feel so good. It does. I like to do, look, I'm not a dancer, but I like to just have fun, because you never know. Me, actually, I got involved with YouTube because after my mom, after she passed away, um, and even beforehand, like with chemo, I was YouTubing things about Taxotere and just Cinnabine, and YouTubing, and it may sound weird to you guys, but like, my mom has cancer, and it's so many people that were on YouTube, and I'm not gonna cry, but it's sad, but it's so beautiful too, because there were so many people on YouTube, um, uh, like broadcasting, showing that, and and I never thought about a channel or whatever and stuff, but actually YouTube really helped me. And you know what? What did my mom and I do a lot? We gambled a whole lot. My dad didn't like that, but we gambled, and my mom and I, we lost thousands and we won thousands. Oh my gosh! When I tell you that some of the most amazing memories I have with my mom is at the casino. My mom and I, we went to so many casinos, y'all. Oh my! And our dad. Well, I say our dad. Well, in a sense, I feel like I know my mama called my dad daddy something nice, because I heard it. I heard it anyway. But definitely, my dad was like, the protector and the bodyguard. And oh my gosh, I remember my mom. Oh Lord, it was one day we went to Philadelphia, Mississippi. We from Mississippi. We went to Philadelphia, Mississippi, and obviously my dad, he drove, and we go to Silver Star first. There's Silver Star Casino, and it's Silver Star and Golden Moon. Go to Silver Star first, then we take like the escalator thing, and you take the walking one that I don't know. What the hell? What is the one that is just flat, and it just, it's electric, and it moves you quicker. But anyway, we go over to Golden Moon. Anyway, my mom and I know for a fact I lost a couple thousand. I know my mom lost at least 1,000. And then I hit up the ATM, and I gave my mom like another 1,000 to gamble with. I gambled with another 1,000. We probably lost between that night. Now we lost way more than that, but this particular night we probably lost like 6, 7,000 between the two of us. And my dad was livid. And my dad name is Joseph, and my mom would always call him Joe. She said, Joe, don't start your shit. Shut the hell up. It's okay. And then she'll look at me and she'll be like, Donnell, oh boy, we gonna get their ass next time. And we would high five and fist bump each other. And we would just be, we'll be bouncing out the casino as if we won like $3,000, $4,000 or something like that. But then there were days where it was days and nights where we would go. We went to Vegas too. We'd go, Tunica. Ooh, Tunica, Mississippi. We'd go with Gulfport, Mississippi. We'll go like Biloxi. We would go Oh my gosh. We go to some casino and my mom would hit 8,000, 9,000, 15,000, like it ain't nothing. And kudos to my mom because she didn't play it back. I played back some big jackpots. I mean, I've won 16,000, 15,000, 20,000, 10,000, 8,000, 5. I mean, I've won, and a lot of times I give it back because I got greedy. But anyway, we had fun, and that's what it's about. And I have such great memories of my mom um, when it comes to casinos. And I know it may sound weird for some people, like, oh man, he's addicted, he's this. No, I play responsibly, and if I have to, I've gone. I ain't gonna lie, I've gone to. We've gone on cruises, and I've lost $10,000 in one damn night. But again, there ain't nothing to be nothing to me to boast and brag about, but I was able to lose that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I kind of play big, but we have fun. Silver Wolf, I love his positive. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Silver Wolf. Silver Wolf, I was saying how you became a channel member, and you said now you got to create that dingleberry emoji, and so you helped me along with the dingleberry emoji. Key, you said, my God, um, may God rest her soul. God has another amazing, wonderful, beautiful angel watching over you. Thank you, Keith. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, y'all. It's just my sinuses or whatever. I'm not breaking down here, but thank y'all so much. You said you are welcome, Broken Wing. I love you so much. Early happy birthday to your sister. Thank you, Broken Wing. Well, if Joseph the Truth gets her ass in here, you can tell her yourself, but I will make sure that she knows that Broken Wing says happy early birthday. Colin, you are the most positive person on YouTube. Colin is super awesome and super positive. And you know who else? Alvin Watkins. Alvin, my brother. I mean, he is, y'all, that bro. Y'all think I'm positive. That man is positive. I mean, he's amazing. And just like Colin. Just like Colin. Pretty Girl Rain, we have some amazing, Broken Wing, you're positive too. We have some amazing positive people. Key, you seem to be one of them as well. I appreciate you, but you said, may God rest her soul. That's another amazing, wonderful, beautiful angel watching over you. That is so sweet. I put my right hand to God. I went to Tampa this weekend. And before I went to Tampa, I was putting everything in my car. Oh my gosh! I was putting everything in my car, and I got some stuff out of my SUV and putting it into the car, and like my tennis balls and tennis rackets and stuff. And I saw like 5, 6 cardinals, y'all. My right hand to God, I see so many cardinals. I see so many cardinals, and I'm telling y'all, that's my mom. And people can say, "Man, whatever, that's just a coincidence." It's not a coincidence. It's not. You would have to understand to know, but it is probably not for people to understand. If you know, you know. Kicking with the Rook, Shanti, shout out to Kicking with the Rooks, another awesome channel member, another awesome channel, says what is understood doesn't need to be explained. Amen. What is understood does not need to be explained. And I get that from Shanti personally. And I love when she puts that into the chat and when she says that even on her channel. And it's delightful. It's a beautiful thing because what is understood never needs to be explained. You can run yourself blue into the face trying to explain something to people, and they will never understand it. And so when you explain that, you're just basically just talking to a brick wall. So for those of you that understand, I don't need to explain. I mean, I believe in afterlife. I believe in signs that God allow our loved ones. He gives them the opportunity for them to give us signs. And you guys, have you smelled something before? You just know, like my mom loved Elizabeth Taylor, like the diamond. She loved it. Now I ain't talking about knockoff. I'm talking about the diamond. She loved that. That smell, and she loved that fragrance, that perfume. And I'll be smelling that, and I could be in a damn. Let me tell you how serious I'm being so serious. I could be getting my damn oil change, which I got one at the GMC. Back last month, I went to the dealership because y'all know I'm kind of bougie. So I go to the dealership sometime to get my oil change and stuff, which they probably, I don't know, If I don't know, some of these oil express probably be better than them. I don't know. People just some people just are not passionate, but we still got passionate people in the world. I'm not going to give up on this world. I'm not. But some people just don't care no matter where they work at. But anyway, I go there and I promise God I smelled and it was just all men in there. And I mean, I don't know, maybe some men probably like that perfume, but I smelled that damn that diamond fragrance. I said, I'll be damned. I smelled it in the barbershop. When I had hair, don't come for me, okay? Because I know I'm bald headed as hell now. But I'm talking about when I had hair. And I would go to the barbershop. I smelled it there as well. There's things that I don't know. I can't explain it. But it doesn't need to be explained, right? Because I know some of you understand it, right? But thank you again, Key. And I love his positivity. Thank you so much. YouTube has been glitching a lot lately. They have a lot of people are not getting my I barely got people in here, then I get people in and people come and go out. They're not getting notification, but I don't care, okay? Cause we still gonna go live. We still gonna do things. We're still gonna do a YouTube short or whatever the case may be. I appreciate y'all. Latoya Craig, thank you for coming in. I love your channel. The vibe is great. Latoya Craig, thank you so much. Shout out to you, Latoya Craig. Thank you so much. Valerie, thank you for coming back. Valerie, hi Terrence, have a good work week. Thank you. I'm gonna have a great one. I'm gonna have a great work week, even if it's gonna be stressful, even if it's gonna be discouraging, even if it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a lot of different things, right? We're gonna have a lot of different adjectives to describe our day, to describe our week, but we're not gonna stop. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Okay, I got that on merchandise, and I live by that. I'm never gonna stop. I'm more pumped than ever. I'm telling you guys, I'm more pumped than ever to let me say this to um Lord, if Lord willing, allow me to wake up tomorrow morning, come back right here to work and talk about some of the things that have happened today, and hopefully have a meeting later on in the week, and not to bash or criticize or put down people, but to implement a change to help us for when these things potentially can happen another time. Y'all gotta understand, I'm running on a brain where not just a surgical technologist, a first assist brain, but also administrative brain. Okay, I've actually gone to school and obtained a bachelor's in health administration. Okay, so I'm not going to say I'm not just a typical surgical technologist. I'm not the typical first assist in surgery, but I do the clinical part, but I focus a lot about the administrative part too. That's why a lot of these managers, I understand. I don't want to be a manager. I don't. And I understand that it can be a little cumbersome. It can be absolutely difficult. I get that more than anybody. A lot of people who are, say, they're surgical technologists or first assist have not obtained a bachelor's degree. I have two of them. I have a bachelor's in kinesiology. I have a bachelor's in health administration. I'm not trying to say that makes me better or smarter because I'm dumb as hell some days. I can't. One time I was sitting down, I couldn't spell it, like IT. I was like, it. EHTIHC. I couldn't spell it, a two-letter word. But we have those moments anyway. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But no, real talk. Like I wanna, I wanna be. I want to be the change that I want to see. So I want to try my best to implement things, and it's hard for me to explain, but I want to be that difference, right? If I want to see that change, well, I have to be that. I just can't talk a good talk. I have to really go in there and help turnover and help do this and do, and my right hand to God, y'all. Let me show you this. I got 10 in the locker. I'm up to 15. I get these meal tickets. My right hand to God, I get meal tickets. I have meal tickets. Like they give you these meal tickets for when they give you shout outs, and I have so many meal tickets. And so I fast. So I've had a lot of water, and this is my only. I do one energy drink. Not even one a day. I probably do one every 2 days. Sometimes one every 3 days. So don't come for me in the comments. But I know they're not great for you. But what is great for you? Too much water is bad for you. But anyway, they give you these meal tickets, and I've collected so many of them, and And what it is, it's a shout out. It's like, so it's a shout out, and they say, "Oh, thank you for going above and beyond," or "Thank you for staying late. Thank you for like not getting upset when you didn't get relief or you didn't do this." Y'all, I'm not perfect, but I manage. Stress is inevitable. You're gonna if people tell you they don't stress, they're lying. I say try not to stress. Y'all hear my videos. Sometimes I say no stress or try not to stress, but I know it's inevitable. But the point is I want us to learn how to manage our stress. Pick and choose your battles. You can't change everything. You can't change everything, but we can pick and choose our battles, and we can win some of these things. But try not to stress yourself to the point where, I mean, I can't come in, I can't rewrite the will of these hospitals. Even if I do, God bless me, say, okay, next year I apply for an administrative assistant or some type of position in administration. And I come to work in suits and ties. But I want to be that difference. I want to try to implement those changes, but also abide by them. I'm not going to be above the law, is what I'm saying, or above somebody else. I want to be, I want to be an equal. Are you at the work just asking Sunday, can you be mine? Are you at work just asking Shundell, happy Monday, can you be mine, Shundell? I'm at work, yeah. And again, thank you, Valerie. Thank you for the floating heartbroken ring. Thank you. I smell dingleberries. Wakanda. Thank you for coming in, Wakanda. You guys, another channel member. Thank y'all. My channel members are here. Wow, that's cool. Dingleberries. I never get notifications. Broken wing. Well, I'm happy that you come in even without the notification. That sucks. I don't know why YouTube is doing this to me, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep being consistent. I'm not gonna give up. All right, I do appreciate you. I'm not a surgeon. No elevator has guide rails. I'm not a surgeon. I am a certified surgical technologist, a certified first assist, a certified cell processing technologist, and I got like a couple of other degrees. But I'm not a surgeon. No, I've never claimed to be a surgeon, and I love surgeons. Though surgeons are incredible. I thank God that I get to assist them. But yeah, like they give you those. I get those meal tickets, and I don't know. It's just like, you get the shout outs, and I'm like, I'm just doing what I always done. I mean, I promise you, and I'm gonna always work hard. I don't even think I go above and beyond. I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's a blessing to be able to really enjoy what you do. But the stress is the reason why I say discouraging and stressful is when people don't when they don't apply themselves like they can. But again, I have to focus on myself. But I'm in an atmosphere where teamwork is vital. It's needed. I can't do this by myself. So wait, Andrea Taylor said, so you're not even a real surgeon, ill grows. Me, I'm not a real surgeon. What do you mean? Like I'm not a surgeon at all. um, I can tell you this much. I work with, oh my gosh, our lead orthopedic surgeon. I bet he could tell you, he'll probably tell you, he be like, okay, y'all, listen to everything he says and don't even listen to me. Because I know so much. I know so much. I'm a geek. I'm a geek. I love the medical field. I love human anatomy and physiology. I think human A&P, and I love that. I love the bone. I love the guts. I love all of that, and I love to learn. I love to learn, but I'm not a surgeon, and that's okay. I think, okay, when I was younger, I wanted to be a surgeon. I wanted to be a doctor, right? And I think what has changed over the years, I see the suicide rate has increased. I see the long hours, even though I work crazy long hours, but I see that's not what I want to do. It's not. It's not what I want to do. And I'm 39. There are people they're going back to medical school in their 40s and 50s. And I think, but I know I have a lot of credits that would prerequisites to a lot of things that would transfer over. I think I definitely know I could do it, but I don't want to do it. And also the money is not, it's just not the same. It's not, I feel like over the years now, I feel depending on what doctor, what surgeon that you become. But I've worked with doctors. Let me just say this: I work with doctors in a clinical setting, right? Like at a clinic or a surgery center and stuff. And some of them, they're not making what y'all think. And I'm just saying, like, you have all these student loans. Like, Surgical Tech School for me, I went to Mississippi. Now I did not go to a like Memphis Tech, like a special tech school, and it's expensive. It's like 30,000 versus mine was under $6,000. So, but again, I'm from Mississippi, and I got an associate's in applied science of surgical technology, and that was the first thing I've ever obtained. And then I got my certificate in first assist, and then I went back and got an associate's in physical therapy, assistance, and then I got a. I said I wanna do more with that because I said one day I don't know, maybe I wanna just do physical therapy, or maybe God will bless me to be a. I love tennis, and maybe I can be like this physio or coach or something. Even though I'm a big guy, but there are a lot of people that are big that physical therapy or whatever that are bigger, but they've studied the movement, study a movement with kinesiology. And so they know so much and they can teach so much. But I was like, maybe I could do that. And I just wanted to. I think I shout out to my mom because she told me, and this is something she told all my sisters, really everybody within our family, and she's had such a huge impact on people. She said, "No one can take people can take away some things in your life, right? But no one can take away no one can take away your education." Um, and I'm saying people can take away things. My mom said nobody can take away nothing, but especially your education. And no one can take away your education. No one can take away your education. You get as much education as possible. I'm not trying to just say, hey, go to school, everybody, because school ain't for everybody. When I say school, I want everybody to go obtain your diploma, graduate from high school. But I'm just saying college is not for everybody. But I wanted to get as much as I can, and I'm still gonna I don't know. Maybe one day I'll go back for the masters, but I don't know. Um, Maybe one day, who knows? Um, the other day I couldn't find my phone and I was talking on it. Oh my gosh, Andrea! Ooh, you tired, Andrea? Hilarious, but you are perfect. Oh, I'm not perfect. Oh, Valerie says head. Andrea says, I've been a CNA for like 17 years and I pressure wash, curl hair, fill makeup, wash cars, paint homes, shampoo, carpet, etc. Literally I do. Wow. Josh up in this piece. That's incredible. Andrea, you said, hey, B, Royal Cast. Hey, Royal, how you doing? Hey, I've missed you so much and hopefully you have a blessed day. Thank you. It's a blessing of a day, especially because you're here. But I am. Every day is a blessed day. And I'm not just trying to sound, mediocre or lame. But every day is a blessed day. God woke me up and He's kept me throughout this day. And it's been tumultuous. It's been a day. But I know I've had more stressful days in a day easily. Easily. But it's been amazing too. I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but why can't your day be filled with ups and downs? You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. And I think, to be honest, I think that's exactly what surgery entails. You're gonna have a different, you're gonna have an abundance of emotions, and each patient is gonna probably be different, and each case is gonna be have a different. It's gonna have a different what's the word? A different impact on your life. And that's just how I look at it. But I must say, sometimes you have difficult situations, and I just want us to communicate better, have a debriefing, communicate better. And I know I have faith in my fellow coworkers, I have faith in my management, and y'all think, oh, he's getting paid for this. No, I'm not. I really think like this because if you think negatively, negative things happen. And I'm not gonna force anything, but I'm gonna manifest positivity in my life. I'm gonna manifest positivity within the work environment. And somebody can be coming here like, oh my gosh, it's so. If somebody was today earlier, man, this is a horrible day, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Y'all don't hear me say it was horrible. I said stressful. I said amazing. I said discouraging at times. I didn't say it was horrible. You didn't hear it come out of my mouth. I'm not going to speak those things into my day. It's not horrible. It's just stressful at times, and it's going to get better. And it already has gotten better because as I can talk, I ain't gonna lie, I've jotted down a lot of notes. I've, I got the clipboard. I've got down a lot of notes as I've sat here, and I'm going to take the paper with me, and I'm gonna have it with me tomorrow for our huddle. And the huddle ain't number like 15 minutes, but I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna make sure to talk. Um, I'm gonna make sure to speak up and not just anybody got something to say and everybody be quiet like you can hear crickets. Nuh-uh. People gonna sigh tomorrow like they sigh probably every other day like oh Terrence got something else. But I want to make it better. And what other way to make it better is to you have to communicate. You have to open your mouth. Hey Boshi, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Boshi says like the stream. Thank you, Boshi. And then Andrea said, "Thank you, Boshi. I always forget." See, Andrea, Boshi. If it wasn't for you, Andrea would have given me that thumbs up. But Andrea, I know. Sometimes you forget. It's okay. Royal, thank you for the hearts. Donna Perez says, "Wear green tomorrow." I pretty much wear green every other day because I got hunter green scrubs, and green is my favorite color. And we kind of wear green, I call it a gel green. Just every day anywhere in surgery because I change out of my scrubs I wear into the OR scrubs. But I have 10 pairs. That's why y'all be like, them damn scrubs too big for Terrence, and they gonna keep being big because I paid their Dickies, and then I have Dickies Hunter Green, and I also have Medline, Hunter Green, and Cherokee. So I have Dickies, Medline, and Cherokee scrubs. All of them are like anywhere from four. So I have 3X, 4X, 5X. Y'all, the 3X, the 4X, and the 5X are all big on me. They're huge. And I'm a big guy, but I'm telling you, I've really lost 216 pounds. And if y'all can't see it with the scrubs, y'all blind. And I got a long way to go. But it's just, I really have lost that much weight. And I said, those scrubs are they were too expensive and they so comfortable. And so I just roll them up. Like a skinny person. You know how a skinny person can't go into the store and get clothes that fit them? So they just kind of roll them up and they just deal with it. So I do that. So anyway, that's me. But yeah, I'm going to wear hunter green scrubs tomorrow. So, because of St. Patrick's Day. But I love green. Green is my favorite color. And it's the color of money, honey. It was a joke, Terrence. Oh, no, it's so, Andrea. It's good. I know you be joking. Don't drink and drink. I mean, drive. Absolutely. No one understands my humor. Andrea, I understand your humor. Andrea, I know you be joking. Come on now. I know you like. I understand it more than probably anybody because I have a dark sense of humor. I work in surgery. Some of the things we joke about may offend some of y'all. And I won't even share some of the things because I know y'all gonna be like, "Oh, that's offensive." But we have to joke and stuff, and especially with what we see every day. And sometimes, you see people die. You see people you see babies brought into the world. You see a lot of different things, and so you got to have a different. I don't know. It's different personalities. It's different. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. But what is understood does not need to be explained. Jet, how you doing, Jet? One more week and my baby girl is out of the war zone. Wow. Well, praise God, Broken Wing. What's up, pup? What's up? What's up? What's wrong with me, Boshi? Nothing's wrong with you, Andrea. We got a doctor in the house. Charlie James, you're a doctor? Because I'm not. um, Andrea said, I'm just going to refrain from my true comedy because I'm too funny for y'all. What do you mean? Isn't it like 10 p.m.? Yeah, it's right now. It's 10:09 p.m. Yep. Boshi, what time is it, mate? No, you're fine. Good night, all. Good night, Valerie. Probably 10 for Terrence if he's still in Florida. Yes, I'm still in Florida. Take your ass to bed, Josh. Who? Josh? Why Josh gotta go to bed? Um, Broken Wing said my dentist went back to school to become a lawyer. I said you just making all the money. Dang, that's what's up. Yo, get the money, get the money, get the money. Let me tell you, I signed up with so I used to only travel with one company. Now I've signed up with six others, seven companies total. And I'm telling you, I travel with maybe one or two throughout the year. And I've been here for ever and a day seem like at this I go to different hospitals within the health organization because it's like 17 hospitals. Just like Baycare has like Baycare's up to 19 facilities, and I've gone to 17 of the 19, and that's in again in Florida. But anyway, my point is, sign up with these companies, give them all your information. You don't even have to be on an assignment with them, but you can recruit people. So I'm a walking billboard. People look at me like, man, he loves his job and he must have an awesome recruiter and an awesome company. And it's like, I really do, and I do sell it. And I say, hey, are you serious about traveling? Are you serious about somebody, not somebody, but this awesome individual from Lee Memorial, from a hospital here, I'm in Fort Myers, want to do traveling, and she is now happy in Colorado with my recruiter, and uh, she wanted, and she's from Denver to be honest, and she moved here with her husband, and he got a position back in Colorado, and anyway, long story short, she was like, okay, I can. There's tons of hospitals, y'all, and it's the outlook for surgical technology, the outlook for RNs, the outlook for CRNAs, the outlook for the medical field is so amazing. It's booming. So you'll have a job, even with all this robot and AI mess. You're gonna have a job in the medical field because people get sick and people need surgery and people they need to be cared after. Anyway, she was like she wanted to travel. I said, okay. And she came to me, and I know this girl works her ass off. She does a lot of orthopedics, and a lot of people don't do orthopedics. And orthopedics is like booming. Ortho, neuro, or trauma, ortho, neuro, and vascular are those four specialties. If you do those, travel because you can go from making you can make $50 an hour staff, which is okay, but you can double that. You can make over 100, and then think about overtime. Time and a half is okay. Say if you make $100 an hour, you doing overtime. In some of these hospitals, they do double overtime. So $150, and if you do double, that's $300 an hour. Money, honey, money. Anyway, especially going to Colorado and to say if it's snowing and okay, the weather's not as great, which now is like it's getting even better. But she had a contract in Aurora, Colorado, which pretty much outskirts of Denver, Boulder, all that. Anyway, this girl is making bank, and my point is, I'm signed up with RS Medical, and six other companies, but this one is through RS Medical, and what do I get? I get a referral bonus. So I referred her, so I get a referral bonus. She doesn't even have to complete the assignment. She has to do 1 week, and she's already. I mean, now she's on her second. She's on her third extension, but I get a sign on. I get a referral bonus, $2,500 non-tax. Now sometimes it's tax, but again, so not last year because last year was 2025, but 2024 with Salon, not Salon Health with Aya Healthcare, which Aya has a lot of people complain about these companies now. Some companies getting sued. Hell, everybody sue people. Not everybody, but people just sue happy because they want money. Anyway, Aya Healthcare had me in their one of their magazines or whatever. I was the top. I was the top. I was the top. How did they have it? The top healthcare traveler, like far as the referral bonuses. I received 30 of them. So just in 2024, not 2025, but in 2024, I received over 30 30. Now some were taxed, some weren't, but over 30. No, right. I received 30 referral bonus, exactly 30, and none of them were less than $1,000. So that's a blessing. Yeah, some of them were taxed, but a lot of them weren't. And so they have these specials. Y'all, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, like, of course you would have to be in the medical field, but seriously, like, I mean, y'all, I don't know. I know some of my YouTube family, they probably like, or not YouTube, but more so Facebook, because I'll be sending out chime requests and all this. Like, I try to get extra money every way I can get it legally, you know. And if Chime gonna give you $300, if you if you get one person to agree and actually sign up with Chime Bank, okay, why not? You know. And right now, Chase has and Chase and Fort Myers now. That damn no, I'm lying. Bank of America, not Chase. Bank of America has a thing, and I have never signed up with Bank of America. I'm with Capital One, Chime, and Wells Fargo. And Bank of America, I'm about to add another bank. You can add as many banks as you want when you get direct deposit. But they saying they have a special where $1,000 after you secure deposits, $3,000 worth of deposits within 3 months. I said I can get that, and I'm gonna get that, and so I'm gonna sign up with them, and that's just how it is. That's their basic checking account. You get the checking account. Now I can't speak about where y'all last at. Don't come for me, but I know this is in Fort Myers, Florida. I don't know about even the whole state, but I know it's $1,000. Okay, that is free money that they're going to put into your account after you secure $3,000 or more in direct deposits within 3 months. So within a 12-week period. So I don't know. Some people probably, I mean, you gotta make it, you know. But it's very doable, and it's like, why not why not do those things? But sometimes it is tedious. It does require a little bit more effort, but the reward is amazing. So anyway, I know that's right, bro. Who stays up to 2 a.m.? I stay up to about 4 a.m. I found you a tennis partner, Terrence, and she's cute too. Really? Okay. Attitude is everything. So true. Everyone is so mad. Andrea normal for us. I just got copyrighted for doing nothing and it kicked me out. Wow, I'm not Anthony. I mean AI. Roll you to be like that sometimes. Hey, sweet Gail. It keeps knocking me out. It does. I'm sorry. And it's concerning and that's hard for you to Anthony Anderson. Oh my lord, Anthony, you probably those the hell for review. So Boshi was Epstein a pedophile? Oh lord, you just had to say his name, Andrea. Oh my fucking Anthony is fucking here. Anthony Anderson. Lint liquor is here. Bulla lint liquor. Anthony is a lint liquor. What's better, a clean bedroom or a small bedroom? Uh, I don't care if it's small or big, but it's got to be clean. My bedroom is, woo, I don't know. I'm a neat freak. It is clean. Every day, Lord willing, oh my gosh, I just want to come home and I want to come to a clean bedroom. You know, it feels good too. But clean, yeah. I don't care if it's my. I feel like my room is small back at the condo or the Airbnb because I really am. I'm homeless. I don't have a home. Is he lagging or is it me? Maybe I'm lagging. Too late. I'm still eating them. Going to be hard to poop. Oh my gosh. You're super simple, Anthony. Anthony is crazy. My last name is Anderson. Quit embarrassing me, Anthony. Oh gosh, your last name is Anderson. Are you related to Anthony Anderson? Make me your pedophile supporting monster. What? No one here is supporting a pedophile. Developing Mind. Hey, Developing Mind, how you doing? It's so nice to see you. Says, hey, Terrence, everyone. Thank you for coming in, Developing Mind. Bebo says, will Hindu doctor go to heaven? Okay, I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, and I'm not God. I'm not God. I have no idea who goes to hell, who goes to heaven. So you have to ask God that, I guess. I don't know. Just as Harris likes coming home to a clean box. Yes, a clean box, exactly. I gotta do another car stream while I'm smoking. I don't know. Look, while I'm smoking, like I'm smoking crack from the tire pressure gauge. I know I upset a lot of people on that live stream. I upset so many people, and I'm like, y'all. I keep telling people, it's what I do is I get the ideas from trolls. And I know sometimes people say, well, Terrence, I'm not a troll, so it's not fair for you to say that you're homeless or you to say that you're a crackhead and you're smoking crack and you're in your car house and you don't have this. But you guys, like, if you keep following me, you would know what is real, and you know that I'm trolling the trolls. Like, and this is the part of YouTube. Like, in a sense, it is fantasy. Like, I want to entertain. It's entertainment factor. Yes, I speak a lot of truth, but I like to entertain as well. And I think people. That's why I say, Andrea, you don't think that you offend me with your 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 dark sense of humor, or your comedy. Because I'm telling you, I don't know if you see some of my live streams, because I am crazy. All right, but I have fun with it, and I don't I me personally. I tell anybody, every anybody, if you do have some problems with certain things, maybe once you come in and you read the room, if you don't like it, go ahead and go. I look, you don't have to give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, but just go ahead and go, like, because it may not be the live stream for you, but I like to have fun. Tell me you missed the Tell me you missed the dingleberry. Sorry. Oh, who cares? I'm not worried about offending you because we the same. We are the same. I agree. Chuck is God. Jet laughing. B Bebo, no way. What did Bebo say? Said I didn't vote for Orange Guy. Oh, you didn't vote. Well, okay, you didn't vote. Sorry, you saying you didn't vote for President Donald Trump, which is the best president that this country has ever been blessed with, in my opinion. Which is a fact. No, but real talk, like, he's not even orange anymore. Okay, he got that he got that fixed. Okay, because I ain't gonna lie, he was orange. He was orange as a, well. I want to say this is maybe a grapefruit. Is this an orange or a grapefruit? This is an orange. It's a big orange, because a grapefruit is even bigger than that, and it's a little bit pinker in color. Um, I have to find a job. Roy said I have to find a job, but I don't know what to do. I want to be a police officer, but need to wait 3 years. But I also want to be a WNBA basketball player. I need your help, Terrence. Roy, be whatever you want to be. You think you probably like, he's just saying that, but no, but you can be whatever you want to be. I mean, granted, if let's just say if you're mad, you want to be a WNBA player, which is a part of the Women National Basketball Association. Well, you might have to have a sex change, or you might have to become transgender or some situation like that. But you can still be. See, Andrew, if you listen, this is when I get my ass in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble. But you can still be that. You can be whatever you put your mind to. Um, Boshi said Anthony's still going. Anthony Anderson, what is your problem? Anthony, I had to check under my bed. Was it yesterday? I had to check under the bed because I had to make sure you weren't there last night. Um, and said, Boshi, I told you this is your new life. How you gonna tell somebody about their new life? Jess says, I had a real world moment at work. Someone dropped their 10 bag of crack on the floor and it started a whole bunch of people talking. Oh my God. Anthony Anderson. Anyone here want to answer? Was Epstein a was Epstein a pedophile? Yes or no? Terrence, I'm a women man. So like Joanna Man. Remember that movie Joanna Man? That movie was funny. Um, Boshi says, Anthony, give it rest. Come back with some proof of your claims. Right? Boshi. Anthony Anderson is gonna say, the proof is there. This is the proof, and the proof is right staring you in front of your face. Well, where the hell is this proof at? Anthony Anderson. Wait, I read that. Moshi laughing. Broken Wing says furry. I am a woman, not a man. Fool. Oh, you're a woman. Okay. Why was that? Well, I'm sorry. But I was just like, if you were joking, like you said, if you were a man, you talk about the WNBA, but you can go to WNBA. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't be something that you aspire to be. Silver will say, Anthony Ann says, you're probably just going to get yourself a membership there. Come on, yeah, join the membership. You're checking under your bed, Bochi. Look, I had to check under my bed because Wakanda was like, I saw the room moving. I said, "Oh, is he there? Is he there?" Anthony Anderson. Anthony Anderson. So Silverwolf will help stay the Silverwolf. Now Anthony has hopped onto you. Now he left Boshi alone a little bit. The proof is there because we have known of some crap. Love you, little mama, for real, for real. It's okay, man. I know. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate it. Anthony said emoji is super simple to answer. Alvin, I was talking about you earlier. I was saying how you're super positive. One of the most positive people here on YouTube is Alvin T. Watkins. Welcome in, brother. You guys check out Alvin. Alvin, I hope you're doing well. How is Darnisha? How is Darnisha? I miss you and her. Darnisha is Alvin's beloved sister, and we love Darnisha. We love Alvin. They've been rocking with me forever and a day. Alvin has been here like Alvin has been a part of the channel for a long, long time, and I appreciate him. Come on, Boshi. It's just a yes or no. I'm under your pillow. Watch out tonight. Roll, I probably wouldn't mind that. I'm just saying. Come lay your head on my pillow. Lay it down, lay it down. I won't get in trouble. Oh gosh. You know, if Brittany watches, she'd be like, you a whore. You a whore. You keep talking about me and all this stuff and I'll cheat on you, but you a whore. Okay, I'm a single hoe. I'm a single hoe. I get to be a hoe. I get to be a hoe. What is somebody outside the door talking about? Son, this man calling himself a whore, but people know. They know it here in surgery. I'm under your what? Anthony Anderson. Anthony Anderson. It's like no Neo from the Matrix, but without bullet time, and he's just an extra in the background. Boshi, why do you refuse to answer? Anthony Anderson, why protect pedophiles? No one is protecting pedophiles. Alvin says yes. Silverwolf says, Boshi, every time you write that, I hear Terrence saying it. Anthony Anderson. I cannot not say it. It's so funny. Roy has Anthony, give it a freaking rest. Roy, he is so persistent and consistent. If people wanted to make money, whatever they want to do, and they want to exceed or accomplish a goal, be like Anthony Anderson. Be consistent and persistent. Jetman, that one hurt. That one hurt. Boshi says, I did twice already. Yeah, you keep coming back asking the same question, Anthony. Anthony Anderson, Aurora, why don't you answer? Oh, shit. Silver will say, I went from I thought you were a man to let's get in bed because you're a girl. Silver Wolf, do not hate the player, hate the game, bro. Hate the game. Will anyone answer here? Anthony Anderson, we're answering you. You're mistaken. You're confused. Yes, he is a pedophile. Goddamn, Royal said yes, he's a pedophile. Yes, Epstein, not President Trump. Royal says there is a lot of proof that he is who. Moshe said, Anthony, we are against pedophiles and anyone harming children. Again, said this before many times. Anthony said, so why won't Boshi answer yes? What? Miranda said, it's hard to be a nurse. Is it hard to be a nurse? Well, I'm not a nurse. I feel like it's whatever. this may sound really, cliche in general, but it's whatever you make it. If you make it hard, it's going to be hard. Um, Let me just put it like this: it's not. Are you trying to say is it simple? Is it easy? Anything. I feel like everything is like can be a challenge, but that doesn't make it necessarily hard. But I'm not just going to say it's a cake in a. I'm not a nurse, but I'm not going to say anything in the medical field or really anything in life. It's a walk in the park. And if it is a walk in the park, you might want to, my opinion, you might want to rethink things in life because I feel like you want a little bit of a challenge. How is that my fault, Rural? Because he doesn't freaking care about answering a question that is already answered with yes, Anthony. You sound retarded. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is so kind of you. Did you double tap the screen? Anthony Anderson, Royal, he won't answer. Silverwolf laughing. He refuses to because you are not interested in justice, only vindication for your hate of Trump. All we disagree on is if Trump is guilty or innocent. Um, if what is if is? You said Anthony. Silverwolf said, Anthony, with all the shout outs, you should definitely become a member and support the channel. Come on, exactly. I don't hate anyone but pedophiles, but you don't side with that. Well, great, Anthony, because none of us here are pedophiles. Right, exactly. What's up with you and this pedophile stuff? You keep using that word, and I'm a little concerned. Then shut the fuck up, Ed Anthony. Roll precisely is what the fuck I'm thinking. Innocent until proven guilty, and he was proven guilty. He was not proven. Okay. What's your opinion on fasting for a long? Okay, Angela, thank you for bringing that damn conversation. That is perfect. I can't believe you just even mentioned that because I'm gonna go on this. I'm gonna go on the master cleanse, and some people call it a diet. I call it lifestyle change, and it's something that you implement. I mean, for periods of time in your life to get rid of diseases and illnesses, even mental, physical, psychological, all those things and stuff. And I feel like I'm losing weight and I'm fasting. I do intermittent fasting, but I want to fast. I want to push my body because the most I fasted was fasting for almost 4 days. It was 3 days and some almost 4 days. But see, 4 days would be because you got 24, you got 48, you got 72, and then so it'd be what 96. Yeah, 96 hours is 4 days. So I did like 80 something. I think it was like 80 something. So it was like 3 days, but it was like, yeah, 3 days and like 8 hours like the next day. And I was like, I can't do it no more. But I think it's exceptional. And I think that, it's a mindset. And but also now that I've lost this weight, I've lost 216 pounds and it's taken me what, two, 2 years, 7-ish months. And I'm being so honest. And I'm big. I'm a big guy. I used to be 478. I'm 262 now. I'm a big guy, but I'm not where I was. So I don't care what anybody says. You're fat, you're fat. Okay, but I'm not morbidly obese. Extremely morbidly obese. I was extreme morbidly obese. There's extreme morbidly obese. There's a real thing. Extreme morbidly obesity, morbid obesity, obese. Um, and then you have overweight. I am overweight now. I'm not morbidly obese. I'm not extreme. I'm not obese. Like on a piece of paper by Drug Administration, FDA, and everybody else, whatever, who the powers to be, who created this bull crap, in my opinion. Because I feel like I've had, um, like great aunts, like that lived like 99, 98, 102, 103. I've had a lot of people in my family to live. Somebody can't breathe because it's cold blue. They're having some respiratory issues. But that's on the floor. Anyway, but a lot of people that made it to the Century Club in my family, Now again, I was not even thought of, but my point is, they were all of them were bigger. They had their chickens and the cows, and they didn't Yeah, they didn't go to a McDonald's. They didn't really have any damn cars to even get to a McDonald's, and they didn't. They made their own. Like I think about Tashana, Life with Tashana. Y'all check out Life with Tashana. Amazing channel. The grower community. She grows so much. This woman is incredible, and she just grows everything, and she has. They have the animals. She does. I mean, it's just incredible. I bet that's some of the best food ever. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just thinking about the greens that my grandma cooked and the cabbages, like all these things that came from her garden. And it was, yeah, oh, it was so good. It was so good. Anyway, um, but my point is, I eat a lot of processed. I mean, I'm drinking a damn C4 energy now. But to answer your question, I think fasting is good. I think for long periods of time, I mean, honestly, 40 days, 40 nights. That was Jesus. Fasted 4 days, 40 nights, right? So we can do that. And I plan on getting to that point. But again, you're talking about really getting in tune. I'm reading my Bible more, even though I'm a cursing Christian still. But if you guys can tell, like I curse a lot less. I mean, maybe when I'm in a car, I kind of overdo it a little bit. But I'm a work in progress. Don't judge me, judge a mammy. Okay, I'm working on it. All right. But real talk, like I'm trying to better myself in every aspect of life. Every aspect of life. I'm walking, I'm running, I'm playing tennis, I'm trying to eat better. And I still eat processed foods and certain things that maybe you guys don't agree with, but I'm working on myself to the best of my ability. But yes, I really believe like I've done intermediate fasting. I think it works, but definitely for long periods of time, it absolutely works. You're not gonna die if you don't eat food in 40 days. You're not gonna die. I do think you need to have things, consume things, but you don't need to consume. You don't need to consume like a lot of vegetables, a lot of meat, or what you don't. You really don't. Like you don't. Like honestly, um, it's really in the Bible. Like you really don't need that. Are you familiar with Doctor Safe Ride Cancer as a metabolic disease? I'm not familiar with him, but is that the was he African or something? No, that was Doctor Sebibi or because that he was talking about. Is that the doctor you're talking about? But this man passed away, and he was talking about how like the junk food, like the cancer, it that junk food makes cancer strong. And I always thought to myself, I was like, even my mom was going. My mom never really did that much junk food. My mom died of ovarian cancer, but she had some other comorbidities and things and stuff that you know that happened. Of course, she also did. She received gencitabine and Taxotere, those chemo drugs, and my mom knew what she was getting herself involved with. Um, and she didn't want to do the holistic route, and she just had a lot of different complications, and she became septic, unfortunately. But cancer is just horrible. I don't care what anybody says. It's so horrible. That's why every day I come to work, I see any type of procedure as far as like cancer is like the main the main reason why, or the diagnosis, if you could say. I um I go into every case strong minded, but I really want to beat the hell out of cancer, and I tackle it at every single chance I get, and it feels good to fight alongside that patient, and I always think about my mom, um, but yeah, like I remember in the oncology department, my mom receiving her chemo, and they're feeding, they're allowing them to eat like a lot of these Cheetos and other stuff and everything else, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know too much about it, but I'm reading more, so I want to inform myself. God be with them. FDA is garbage, Angela. I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree. I agree. Man, which is supposed to be fasting. If something of your choice, 40 days to 40 nights, it ends on the resurrection day, starts on Ash Wednesday. I'm just here to say, Anthony, you are talking nonsense and here yet to prove anything you claim. Are you familiar with that? The body lives off its fat. Purple, I agree. I agree. No, professor at Boston College. Oh no, I don't know, but let me. Okay, I am seriously, Angela. Thank you for coming in here. I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm always learning things, and I'm a geek. I love to read. I screenshot that because I want to look into that. Cancer is easy to cure. Wow. Go up in chat, Terrence. It's pretty funny. Roy, I'm gonna have to redo it because I'm gonna hop off here in a minute. But definitely, I'm gonna have to read. I'm gonna have to. I know. I've been looking at a lot of my lives, and I just laugh. What am I doing right now? Are you a nurse? What are you? Okay, right now I'm sitting in the education room. There's computers in here, and everything is done on the board. Everything is done. I will show you guys, but I don't want any problems with that. But it's no patient, anything, no names or whatever stuff. Everything is done on the board. And I've been sitting here, yeah, for a little time, but there's been people that have been on their ass for 4 hours a day. But anyway, but what I am a certified first assistant surgery. I'm a certified surgical technologist in surgery, and I'm a certified sterile processing technologist. I do all three of those things. I also have a bachelor's in health administration, a bachelor's in kinesiology, which is study of movement, and then I have a certificate in first assist. So yeah, I just do a little bit of everything, and it's kind of I don't know if you can Google like first assist in surgery, a certified first assist. If you can Google certified surgical technologist, that's what I do. That's literally what I do. Um, oh, Terrence glitched a bit there, but I still see him. Oh, I'm sorry. Take your hat off. Now that I've done it, I gotta go. I'm gonna go now. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that, but you made me. I'm bald headed. Bald headed scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the back. Jailed up. Weaved hair. Your head is messed up. It's gonna be okay though. Try not to stare at me too much anyway. No, but I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for being in here. I am going to. I'm blinded. I'm blinded. Put your hat back. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche. You know it rumbles in the night. Blinded by the light. Are you blinded by the the fluorescent lights that's beaming off of my damn bald head? My bald head. You see the line the Buffon gives me? Um, my eyes are burning from your Mr. Clean head. Oh my gosh, I have so many people call me Mr. Clean. I love that. I love that. Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean ain't no bad looking dude. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. The left is like Trump went to Epstein. He has been proven guilty. Oh, DR, um, DPR at Silver, blinded by the dome. Yeah, need to be studied. Oh. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. God bless you all. I will talk to y'all when I talk to y'all, okay, I appreciate you. The thumbs up. This has been amazing. Y'all are so great. Have you done any surgeries tonight? Well, I've assisted on many of them. I've assisted on 7 cases today. The last case I just finished was a ACDF, which is an anterior cervical anterior cervical ACDF, anterior cervical. Why am I having a problem? Anterior cervical fusion. But what is the B? Anterior. Oh, okay. Anterior cervical discectomy fusion. So we remove the disc and we put in. Oh my gosh, y'all! I'm drawing a blank. Right, anterior. So we went in through the front. We also do posterior, where we go into the back of the neck. But we went into the front of the neck. We did one level, C6 through C7. One level, took the disc out, put in a cage which takes place of the disc space. So yeah, anterior cervical discectomy fusion. Y'all can look up your damn stuff. I know what I'm talking about. I just had a damn moment. Okay, give me a break. Mr. Clean had I needed a break, okay? But a ACDF. That was my last case I assisted on. It was so much fun. I got to stand adjacent, like, well, let me just say across from the surgeon, and we used the microscope. So I actually was under the microscope, like in there suctioning and Every time he put a kerosene in and stuff, I'm cleaning the kerosene out. I'm handing him a few things and stuff, but I did more of the assisting working on that case, and it was awesome. It was awesome, successful case. And it was great. It was great. Uh, Wait, oh no, I think he is under my bed. What if I want too many big words? It's a lot to remember. It is, yeah, it's a lot, but it's not even big words. And ACDF, anterior cervical discectomy fusion. That's not a big word. I should have. I've known cholecystectomies and prostatectomies and robotical, hepatotectomies, and like, oh my gosh, I know a plethora of the medical terminology, and it's like I was like, what is wrong? What's the D? Discectomy, because that's the main focus. That discectomy, you want to get that disc out of that space because it's it's impinging on the nerve. So people have you really have a problem moving your neck and doing things and stuff. So now that cage is there, a plate is over there, put some screws in. Of course, this patient is going to have some downtime and some physical therapy, but they're going to be like brand new. They do some of these cases, they're ambulatory surgical cases, which mean they do the case and literally they do this case and it's done. It's you come in and you leave the same day. But the patient that I did, again, is gonna have to spend a night, because it was a more in depth procedure. But yeah, some of these are ambulatory surgical, which is same day surgeries. But yeah, but anyway, thank y'all so much. God bless you all. Delusion is a sickness. love, love you all. Prayers. Oh, thank y'all so. Raw, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna think about you when I lay my head on my pillow. But thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.